What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. I'm sure I butchered that name. I'm sorry. Yesterday we started in Nampa, Idaho, where we... Oh wait. So for those of you that don't know, I live in the Boise area. I dropped just outside of there. It was about 10 minutes from my house. Did a 34 reset, got back on the road with a fresh clock, went 25 minutes to pick up this that's back here that you guys haven't been able to see yet. And this is going into Arkansas, at which point I will most likely deadhead all the way to Indiana, which is a day's trip. But I'm not worried about it, A, because we have a family thing going on. You know, not an issue, not a concern, not anything bad. We're going out to do something as a family, and I have got to be home by Friday. So I'm just gonna deadhead up to Indiana, grab one of those loads back to Boise like I always do, and that'll make this a really good week for me. B, the rate per mile on this is outstanding, so I am not going to complain about a day's deadhead. Now I'm sure at this point y'all are kind of wondering, especially based off the thumbnail and whatnot. We'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. But you know, I see it every day, and I don't ever really say anything about it, but why can't people merge? Like, why are on-ramps challenging? Like I said, I see it every day, probably 10 times a day. But today was something special, and so I've got to bring it up. I have to ask. So please get in the comments and tell me why. So first off, there is no one behind me as far as I can see. There is no one in front of me as far as I can see. Traveling on an interstate. I think it was 135. Pretty sure it was 135. Or no, 70. I don't remember. It was either 70 or 135. Anyway, we're in Kansas. And I see this Suburban or Tahoe. I couldn't tell which. And she's got to be at least 2 full semi-lengths in front of me. I mean, 10, 15 car lengths. And I'm just barely going faster than her. And I'm going under the speed limit, mind you, because company policy. And I've got 5, maybe 7 miles an hour faster than this lady. And like I said, 10 to 15 car lengths. There's all sorts of room. Instead of just touching her accelerator a little more to merge, which she wouldn't have even had to do. I mean, she could have just got in front of me and gone about her way. Comes to a complete stop on the on-ramp. Enough time that she was almost stopped as I got around her. That's how far behind her I was. And then, lo and behold, not a minute later, wow, around me. Why are on-ramps hard? Why is that challenging? I'm not saying you gotta floor it, come flying on the interstate at 100 miles an hour, but come on, people. Anyway, enough procrastinating. Like I said, you saw on Instagram, I blurred out what I'm hauling, but I posted it, and if you're not following me on Instagram, go down in the description. There's the Instagram, the email, and link to my other channel where you can see the things I do when I'm not running the wheels off this, which, by the way, we're approaching 130,000 miles. So anyway, as you saw, I am hauling a big black box. In all seriousness, This is a cell phone tower. Going to an army base. I don't know why an army base needs or wants a cell phone tower, but whatever. I'm getting paid to haul it. I'm not going to complain. A couple days ago, you saw me at the truck stop. I was getting the red flag because you have to have that, and they happen to put them right next to the oversized load banners. A little bit of excitement today. This blue hook is supposed to be in that blue eyelet. And there's this, and there's this, and one of, for those of you that don't know, one of those turnbuckles right there goes in and you twist it and it pulls them together and keeps it tight. Well, when I stopped for fuel, the cable was laying on the ground and the blue hook was just hanging in there. So I bought a ratchet strap, threw it in, and I hope that wind noise wasn't terrible. That's why I sat here the whole time. I couldn't go 2 days without uploading for you guys, but Best Buy canceled my order for my microphone. So I'm using what's on the phone for now until I can figure out how to get my hands on another one. And I'm sorry for the wind noise, but I'm not gonna go 2 days without an upload for you. So I bought that ratchet strap. It's rated at 1,500 pounds. I got up there and shook that antenna because it has those two other ones that I just pointed at. There's really nothing going on at the top. It's just to keep the very tip of the antenna from bouncing up and down going down the road. So ratchet strap put just a little tension on it to keep it from moving around, and we're good. Like I said, we will have this drop tomorrow. We're about 4 hours from the drop right now. So we'll get it dropped tomorrow, and then deadhead up to Indiana and make our way back home. That's gonna do it for this video. Don't have a whole lot else to talk about, so I'm gonna run in and grab some dinner, get this video uploaded for you guys, and tomorrow we'll get rid of this thing. I doubt I'll be able to get any video of the drop-off or pictures or anything, because typically they don't want that kind of stuff on the base, which I don't get, because when I was active duty, no one cared. People took video and pictures all the time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. I will catch all you guys tomorrow, and as always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.